There is a light sprinkle outside, and I like that very much. Alright, what's up guys, it's your boy Fiskitti here, and welcome back to another video here on the internet. Before we get on with the main video, with the actual Minecraft stuff, I have another lovely, very strange and obscure coffee that I would like to try. So I found this just kind of randomly at the Dollar General on the top shelf, and I'm pretty tall, so it was on the shelf that it's like, ask an associate to come help you with this, and I was just like, I'll just grab it, I'm tall enough. But anyway, satisfying little love that. Now for the taste test. That is very sweet. Very sweet. I was not expecting that to be so sweet. I really don't know what to say on the flavor. Tastes very mocha-y. It's more chocolate than I think I would usually expect from a mocha coffee, from a mocha latte. But yeah, it is way too late in the day to be drinking something with 200 milligrams of caffeine in it, but I'll survive. Probably. Might not sleep tonight, but I'll survive. Okay, so last episode we worked on this lovely building right here, and while it's not completely finished, I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out so far. So I've recorded a good little chunk, and you can only see about 2/3 of the screen for those segments. I'm still gonna play a little bit of that just because of what happened, but forgive me, you'll only be able to see about 2/3 of the screen. I'm gonna go and play that now. I don't remember which one of these, whether it's honeycomb or bottled honey that we need for the fences and stuff to keep copper and iron and stuff from weathering. But I think it's the honeycomb, but either way we can try both of them out. I haven't been recording the game this entire time. Love that. Anyway, we've got some beeswax. I went ahead and made some campfires and stuff, and we've got some of this. I want to start like a main bee farm over here, and or not over here. Like I want to start a way where we can get some more honey and some more bees and all this other stuff, this beeswax, so that we can apply it to the copper and iron and stuff to keep it from weathering. And I'm pretty sure if we use a silk axe on the beehive, it picks up the bees as well. Oh my gosh! It scared the freak out of me. Crap. Oh! Okay, there are 0 bees in it. It tells us if we pick it up, I see. I was not expecting that to set us on fire. I don't know why. I forgot it did that. What is this stuff? Soot? I think that's soot. Yeah, that's soot. Okay then. Oh, here's another one. Cool. Alright, we got the honeycomb, and now... Sigh. Okay, this one also has 0 bees in it. Love that. That's fantastic. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. I think I might have killed the bees on accident when I was chopping trees, or they might have got killed some other way by some mobs. But probably we're gonna have to do some more of those. But yeah, I'd like at some point to start a kind of bee farm so we can use it, and maybe even some blocks for builds and stuff. But yeah, if we go up here, now I believe it's honeycomb. It might be the honey bottles, but I'm pretty sure those are Yeah, those are just for eating. So if we apply... No. Does it just do it for copper? Ew. Okay. So if we apply honeycomb to the copper, it keeps it from weathering. And then we can right-click with the axe to allow it to weather again. We don't get the honeycomb back, though. That's good to know. But it looks like we can't do that to iron, because iron weathers with a mod. I'm gonna look up and see if there's a way that we can also keep it from weathering as well. Beeswax would make sense, but they may just not have added it to the mod. So I'm gonna look into that. So there's a chance that we might not be able to apply it to the iron bars. We should be able to apply it to an iron block, though. If we can't, it's probably the mod. Okay, yeah, something's wrong with the mod. I'm gonna update it real quick and see if that fixes it. Everything is such a mess. I've been recording the freaking game at a different size. This is so annoying. Why? But yeah, so we have these two honey things here, which I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so if we pick it up, we get the I think if we use a silk touch, we get the bees inside as well. And then we'll also go and use this one over here. Since there aren't any bees, we don't have to worry about that. But I am gonna have to start trying to get some bees from this area so that we can start farming honey and start a little bee farm in like one more kind of specific isolated location. And so I tried to update the mods, but it was already up to date. So either there's some sort of incompatibility or we can't wax normal iron. But I saw something about using tallow, so we're going to try that. And of course, it does not work either, at least not on this. We should put a whatever the port stone, whatever you call one of those teleportation stones up here. Okay, yeah, so this doesn't do it either. I don't think we can keep these from weathering, which is really annoying. Oh! Okay, so we can wax these. We just have to put them we just have to do it in a crafting table. Okay. So help me, stop mining the dadgum chairs. Stairs, I said freaking chairs. I'm going insane. Alright, so here we go. Combine tallow and iron bars, and that gets us waxed iron bars. And now they'll work like they would if we had never installed mods in the first place. What a simple solution that would have been. Okay, so there's something called plate iron, and I think it's just multiple iron blocks put together. Yeah, okay. And so this stuff, I think we can, this stuff I don't think we need to put in a crafting table to craft, but it does, okay, no, never mind. Okay, we just have to put it all in a crafting table. We can't just right click like we can with the copper over here. Good to know, very useful stuff. I am curious though, can we unwax it? Okay, let's see. If we just do a right click with the axe. No, okay, they're waxed forever. That's not the worst thing in the world. Not what I would have expected though. Not quite as, I don't want to say versatile, but not quite as flexible as I would have expected. But yeah, and also I believe I don't think I tried this earlier. I may have and just forgot. I believe we can use the tallow on... Awesome, we can use the tallow on copper. And now if we pick this up, we have a waxed cut copper. Cool. That eliminates a lot of why I wanted to do honey in the first place, which is a little, I don't entirely like that. That's one of the risks you kind of take when you add mods. Sometimes you lose some balancing stuff, but also, like, as difficult as honeycomb and honey and stuff can be to get, it's kind of ridiculous to need, you know, that much of it. So I'm satisfied with this, and it's also like, I'm sure we can find other uses for honey. I'm pretty sure that you can make like a honeycomb block. Yeah. And we can use these for building. And also, I think these might actually be useful in some way for redstone. I don't... actually, I think it's... Wait, no, it's a honey bottle. What are you supposed to mine this with? Huh. Yeah, and so if we take these honey bottles and we do here, we can get a honey block, which... Let me think. Yeah, we'll go and do that. And so this honey block, I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but it works in like as kind of like an inverse to slime. Yeah, like you can't jump up as high and stuff. Stickier. So that there's still use for honey. It's just not the main thing I wanted it for, but we'll still probably end up making a honey farm, but there's less reason to now, especially when we have all the hoglins and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll still do some stuff with honey eventually. I'm gonna have to keep mining some trees over there and trying to get some more bees and everything. I'm sure there are also some mods that add some more uses to bees and honey, both functional and aesthetic. But I am gonna have to I'm not gonna be able to make as much progress each episode, unfortunately, as I would like, because I have a lot of other stuff going on with school and everything, and also with other videos and stuff on the channel. So I'm gonna have to kind of like limit the time I spend on each video per week to only so many hours of gameplay. But I am gonna try to between like gameplay and recording. But I am gonna try to keep working on this. It'll just be a lot slower, and then also probably every like episode 100, of course, I want to do like a world tour, and probably each 100 will be world tour, and maybe at some point we can get to the point where the videos take longer, but more happens in them, and the videos themselves might be longer. It all just depends, but you know. Also, something that I wanted to mention, I got a mod that allows you to adjust how the time works, and so now we're aligned with the real world time, except it's offset a little bit. I want to say by like 3 hours. So it's like, it's about 4 in real life right now. So this is theoretically about 7 in the game. If it's still offset by 3 hours, like it should be. It doesn't feel like it's offset by 3 hours, but regardless, it's aligned with real time somewhere in the world, and so we can, when we sleep, it doesn't progress the time, which is a little, I don't entirely know how to feel about that, but also like the days and nights go by too quick in this game sometimes, I feel like, so I feel like this is kind of reasonable. And also it's something we can change later that doesn't really affect gameplay a whole lot, aside from maybe the phantoms and stuff, so yeah. But anyway, once again, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do but probably it's going to be something to do with these buildings over here. I want to continue the kind of like tenements thing. Something else I've been considering with faepunk or faepunk cities is transitioning into more like classical, kind of stereotypical medieval architecture. The closer it gets to the giant tree, and maybe that being part of why things tower up so high and everything. And I'm also discussing with Fjolnir where the kind of house of government ought to be, like the Duke's house or the King's house or the Baron's house or whatever ought to be in relation to the tree. I'm kind of thinking north, but also I don't know, I'm just not entirely sure. And it's also a matter of like, should it be directly next to the tree, you know? Because usually it's kind of on the edge, but also it feels like the capital of the main like office of the city where the king or the duke or whatever lives would be around the like great sacred magical tree, you know? I don't know. That's just something I'm thinking about. So this may be more kind of like the architecture further away from the central area of the city. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this and do something with it. I still need to fix the mods and everything, so unfortunately no time lapse. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of that stuff eventually, but not right now. Gotta love procrastination. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this for a bit. That beacon light is annoying. Anyway, welcome back, guys. So once again, I don't have a whole lot to say on this beyond talking about the process, but I am very nearly out of time for today's video, so I'm gonna make it snappy. I added some detail to this, and we have basically now we have windows and some bars and stuff separating the separating the windows out to make it have a bit more of a diverse and dynamic feel to it. And then also over here we have this, and I'm pretty satisfied with this. I think I would like to change this granite up here out with andesite, but definitely don't have time for that in this video. But yeah, we will hopefully finish this this trio of buildings by the next video. And at the very least, we should have the basic structures for both of them up. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. If you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing. Yeah, song of the video is Fight For Me by GAWVI. I'm usually not super into hip-hop or rap, but I learned about Lecrae when I was in like middle school and listened to a little bit of his stuff, not just a whole lot. But then this came up on a friend's recommended station or something like that, and I added it to my playlist, and it's surprisingly good. But yeah, that's the song of the video. Yada yada, like, subscribe, all that stuff. This video is already way too long. And yeah, stay righteous, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Johnny!
She is like a giraffe!